comedian shit today. If I'm on band early, then go ahead and do your dues on people who run shit. You feel me? This how we rocking out to this. This how we gonna start this off. We live in two different worlds while living in the same country. You know what I'm saying? I think just the way they rebranded the Department of Defense and they changed it to Department of War, we need a big overhaul in what we call this country. Maybe it's time for a name change. You feel me? I don't know what we can vote on, what we gonna do it. We need to call each other something different. I've been said years ago, close the borders. Don't just do the deportation, but close the borders. No more newcomers. Like, we got enough motherfuckers. You feel me? Either you hit it, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the subject that white people don't like black people talk about, which is race. Y'all can talk about it all day. Y'all can have y'all opinions and motherfucking one of y'all get whacked. Then we say we need to respect opinions. Nigga, y'all made fun of George Floyd getting his fucking knee, a neck on his knee to his last breath. You feel me? Y'all made the military dude choke the man out in the subway in New York. Bitch, you had motherfuckers justifying that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot of it. To me, my thing is this, though. My biggest thing is this. It made me think about watching The Heat of the Night, right? In The Heat of the Night, the white dude had raped the black lady and killed her. And he had raped some white women, too. But the point is, his granddaddy was a judge. And he had a black nanny. Oh, you should have seen the black nanny. And now, Buddy on the Wood, off the Wood, played on that episode too. Slim from the Wood, he played on that episode. And somebody else famous played. A dude from, y'all probably never heard of a TV show called Oz back in the days. The dude who used to have the fishing hat on Oz, one of the old men. But the point is, on this, even a comedian played on that shit. I can't think of his name. Bottom line is this, though. The black lady, she fought so hard for the white boy. We some apologetic sympathizers as black people. Anytime, like, it amazes me to see black people go out their way and defend racist shit. You feel me? Like, I thought I was radical for voting for Trump. I didn't think I was doing nothing detrimental to my people. I thought I was voting in my best interest because I only had two choices. If they would have opened up from this two-party system and I would have had multiple choices, I would have picked whoever would have been most appealing. But out of the two, he was the most appealing. I thought that was radical. But you got some black apologetic sympathizers out here. Black people. I'm calling out you black folks. Because y'all out here talking about, man, he got the right to freedom of speech. Niggas been getting killed all this damn time for what we've been preaching. We've been right here, not just freedom of speech, but freedom just to be free. Fuck freedom of speech. We're fighting just to be free. Not to have bitch putting dogs on us. Just to have equal education. Just to be able to ride on the front of the bus. All this normal shit that you would think is normal these days. That's what we're really fighting issues. But here motherfucker get out here, talk that rhetoric, and then get killed by their own people. They own people. And here come you niggas with your fucking hands out. Master, let me polish your dick. Let me polish your nuts. Hey, these niggas, man, y'all niggas stop talking about it, man. You're bragging, you're celebrating his death. Nobody ain't celebrating his death. It's just a bitch ain't crying over it. Motherfuckers die every day. 2 kids got shot up by some more white kids. Yeah, please leave. 2 white kids got shot up in school that day. Ain't nobody crying over them. Ain't nobody crying over all these Palestinian kids getting their shit blown off. Nobody crying over these rape victims talking about Jeffrey Epstein raped them along with presidents and goddamn kings and queens and shit. Nobody give a fuck about that. Nobody got a heart for that. But here comes a redneck racist ass young racist. And I'm getting older now, so this young racism, I put it in the comments yesterday under somebody shit. I said it's almost like watching a baby cheetah hunt. You know that baby cheetah get out there and bite off a big piece of a prey that is normally a prey when it gets older. But he's learning how to hunt. Motherfuckers learning how to be racist. They don't even know how to be racist. But they young and they got their own idealistic way of what they think. So you as an older black person like, I done seen this shit before. I thought this shit was gonna die out. The only way racism can die is for the racist motherfuckers to die. And it not to be retaught. So, at the end of the day, let me block this motherfucker. There we go. So, boom. Goddamn, ultimately, what I was gonna say was, I see it's like a cheetah. The cheetah bit off too much more than he can handle. The cheetah, and it's so funny because I had to start calling this shit out. Now I'm gonna give bro a little props because I've been learning about this guy. I said, look how he be kissing Israel ass, which tripped me out. Because how you gonna motherfucking be racist and talk this big talk shit? I like the old school clan, the ones that said fuck niggas and fuck Jews. At least they knew who to fucking goddamn hate. Not the motherfuckers that's getting pockets padded and shit, and then they out here with this fake racism. No, nigga, have that energy. Keep that energy. If it's fuck niggas, then you gotta tie Jews into it. You gotta tie Italians into it. You gotta tie everything that is half-breed. I'm old enough to remember when white people used to call other white people half-breed. Who remember that shit? Who remembers that? Can I get a like out of 20 bitches that came in? Who remember the term, half-breed? The motherfuckers went solid 100%. And then I'm gonna tie this black shit into it because I want to talk about the snitching shit. We need to stop talking about snitching because guess what? The so-called murder suspect just got caught. And he got snitched on by his own family. White, you ain't gonna see no videos in the coming days of white people saying, them motherfucking snitches, them snitches. So black people, we look totally like fools and ignorant as fuck going at Gunna or anybody else talking about snitching when this shit is uniform in white people. Niggas who start getting money, where they want to move at? The white neighborhood. Why? Because, bitch, they neighbor gonna snitch. They see some funny shit going on. It be the black people you know for 20 years living in your neighborhood. Some shit go on around your fucking crib. They ain't seen the motherfucking thing. Then they'll be the first one when the police go away. What happened? What happened? Bitch, you know what happened. You seen what happened, funky bitch. But you ain't got nothing to say. So white people always snitch on each other. White people kill each other all the time. But yet we always gotta be the damn the poster child for shit. You feel me? So I need, once again, let's take it back to, I want to stay on point with this. I want to stay on course. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Barry, you back. Go ahead and give me a like. You said yesterday. Go ahead and drop a like for me. If not, I ain't got nothing to say. That just means you a stalking hater. Because you can watch a nigga post multiple times and then make comments on multiple days. That means you on my notifications. On your notification. That means you a subscribe hater. Okay, thank you for the like, my brother. So with that said, I'm just talking about right now, I'm talking about the hypocrisy. And I'm just mad with black folks how we be so quick to run up and make excuses for the motherfuckers who don't want us on earth. I know I send you like that. I appreciate that, CN. I hope I'm saying your name right. I want to almost pronounce it Cheyenne. You feel me? Bro, chill. I'm trying to prank you. Why you mad at me? I'm mad at you, my brother, but if you give me a like, I'll really be happy with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, contribute to the algorithm. You did, because I'm popping my shit right now. I'm talking some sensible stuff, which is, I just seen a alleged killer. Let's put it like that. Alleged killer was caught. And I said to myself, damn, I feel sorry for the dude. Like, y'all know, please leave whoever I'm getting offended by. He said he feels sorry for the... Yes, the same way you fucking apologetic niggas feel sorry for a man who was talking about civil rights fucking movement was the worst thing to fucking happen to America. A motherfucker who wanted to see you niggas in balls and chains, but you niggas out here crying, man, fuck you pussy-ass niggas. I feel sorry for the killer. Because I'm saying to myself, damn, bro, I hope he be protected. I hope he get the same amount of protections as the folks that want to do us harm get they protections. So I said to myself, damn, his family ratted him out. You feel me? My heart goes out to him. It said it's Cayenne with a C. Okay, so Cayenne. I think I said CM. My bad, Cayenne. Backed it up like cayenne pepper. Okay, that part. If you were wondering. So, boom. So, my whole thing was, bro, I said, dog, when it's black, and I'm telling you, bro, these black talk shows and shit, I understand they got pecking orders. I understand they got people they got to impress so they can feed their black family and shit. But if you doing your whole community, black community, a detriment just so you can live in a mansion, bro, what are you really doing? You lose respect, dog. Like, and they know who they is. And I appreciate, I just want to give a shout out real quick, academics touching on the subject. I ain't talking about academics, I'm talking about these hosts of these morning shows and shit, goddamn polishing the balls of these folks. It's like, cuz you doing too much tap dancing and juking, and then to be the first one to call out black people on some shit. You feel me? Y'all gotta stop that hypocrisy, bro. Like, as soon as your daddy get killed, you know what it remind me of, bro? 12 years a slave. I don't know whoever seen that shit. But a nigga was talking all that shit. Me like, man, yo, fuck these motherfuckers. And we gonna have each other back. Soon as the slave master came, he said, master, master. He ran. Bitch, you like, come get me. Motherfucker talk all that pro-black shit, talk about HBCUs and this and that, and HBCU, the fuck a HBCU? What the fuck is an HBCU other than the goddamn niggas, a school full of niggas that was started by white folks in the first place? A school full of niggas that's gonna join sororities and fraternities that is under Greek mythology. Cause all that fraternal shit, fraternal order, that's all Greek mythology. They got Roman symbolism and shit. So what the fuck is you niggas talking about black this? I don't believe in no HBCU. If you just gonna get your education, you can get it from anywhere. That's what I'm talking about. And so that's really what I wanted to speak on with that subject. You feel me? Like I don't get caught up in the hype. And then let me say another thing. I seen somebody put it on this little breakfast show this morning. They would talk about how they be dragging us into, like, don't make this shit like it's a black issue. These prank calls been going on since before little buddy got whacked the other day. These prank calls been going on throughout the Western and throughout the country. You feel me? So I don't think there's a group of people mad at black people. They know who the fuck did it. And so don't try to push that narrative because they want you to take the distraction off of who really behind shit, which is the country that run America. All our tax money go there. Should I say it? Because I say it all the time. Israel. That's what the fuck. I don't give a fuck. You could try to push that. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory, nigga. If it walk like a duck, talk like a duck. It's like, where's Waldo? Remember that fucking shit? Where's Waldo? Waldo just keep popping up on every fucking page. Every time it's some shit, Israel pop up on every fucking page, and we just gonna keep saying it's conspiracy. Hell to the fuck nah. Blue Buddy was out here talking that nigga shit, which is fuck these niggas. You know, white people love to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, after a while, he realized, damn, dog, I only could say so much. And these motherfuckers, like, because the reality of it is, I seen a white dude break it down perfect yesterday. He was like, Israel, this is why Buddy got whacked. This is why I heard he got whacked. I don't know. But if I had to take a educated guess, this is my assumption. He is the voice of young white America. Trump knows that. That's why Trump flew him out on some presidential shit. He ain't even do that for senators. Senators done got killed and shit. And he ain't even do that for elected officials. A non-elected official, he said, hey, bitch, you helped me get in this motherfucker. He was very influential. He was the future of he could have probably been a president one day. As fucked up as his ideology was, he could have been a president. So they said, you know what? Bitch, we finna take this little lion out. What you think hyenas do to fucking baby lions when they catch them cubs? They kill them. Bitch, I ain't finna let you get that strong. So, motherfucking, okay, yeah, you kissed our ass early, but lately you've been talking about the Epstein files. Because he started to see, one thing about young white America, they're not as gullible as old white America, just like young black America. The old generation, black and white, super fucking gullible. The new generation is some philosophical questioning every goddamn thing, which I love it. Question it all. So motherfuckers start questioning like, man, hold up. See, what fucked it up was BB got a little too trigger happy. Trump said, hey, man, listen, you gonna take over the whole script, but let's do this shit in increments. Don't just fucking goddamn bombard these bitches. And I'll never forget when Trump came on TV, he said, they don't know what the hell they doing. They've been fighting so long. It ain't no been fighting so long. That was code word for saying, y'all been bombing the shit out these bitches for so fucking long that you motherfuckers don't even want to listen to me tell you, hey, lay low for a little bit. So white people start to question like, hey, man, why we keep sending more money? More money, same way the white people was questioning why we keep sending all this money to Ukraine. And Trump, he capitalized off that shit and said, why are we sending money to Ukraine? Bitch, let's get that money back. But what he hasn't done is say, let's get that money back from Israel. He nobody gonna do that shit. But the point is, the white people who runs the country, who run the majority, we like to play like white people ain't running shit. We live in our little black neighborhoods and we be in our own little black world online and social media, and we think it's just black Twitter, black Instagram, black Facebook, black YouTube. When in reality, bitch, when we get out there in the open and you traveling across America and you don't see a black face for miles and miles, you start realizing, oh shit, we is the minority. So the majority start asking the right questions that blacks been saying. White people just not catching up, just like they catch up late on a lot of shit, but they just now catching up. And they're like, God damn, these motherfuckers getting all our money. As times and inflation goes up and they can't buy the things they want, And they looking at, okay, I gotta pinch the penny. Why the fuck is we keep giving all these, even when you ask AI got all the excuses in the world about why we give Israel money, talking about political factors, geopolitical, all this shit. And I'm like, what do we benefit? I'm asking AI this question. AI just making all kind of excuses. They done tried to train this shit. And I'm like, we don't benefit from these motherfuckers. So this is my point. Charlie Kirk with his ear to the street. His ear is low to the street. He's the pulse of the people, of his young white people. He's the Martin Luther King. He's a martyr of his people. He said, oh shit, my people want to know why all this shit going to Israel. Now he started asking the right questions. Now, it ain't like he didn't been knew who was running shit, but he just realized he couldn't avoid it because white people got this new thing of called accountability. Young white people. I'm talking about old white people. Old white people still ain't learned accountability yet. But young white people, generation, whatever the fuck they call it, Z, oh, these bitches got what you call accountability. They want to know. So he's like, okay, I got to address this shit. I can't fucking avoid the elephant in the room. He addressed this motherfucker a couple times. Start easing into it a little more. But he still kept on to his main rhetoric that got him to his prominence. But he was steady itching that other shit up. And they can see it. The motherfucking folks can see it. One thing about it, dog, we talking about the most powerful country in the world. And I ain't talking about America. That's the biggest. I just seen, that's what prompted me to make this video. When I seen one of these FBI dudes get on the TV and he said this American experiment. And I was like, damn, I ain't heard that terminology in a long time. And I saw, I love the fact that he was honest for that one moment. This shit is a big experiment, a failing experiment. Oh, this shit done worked for 300 years or how 1776 added up. And then before 1776, but I'm talking about officially on record, July 4th, 1776 and counting. But this shit has been an ongoing experiment. And so in that experiment and this illusion, the fucking veil is starting to come off that, oh shit, America ain't the strongest country. We was the puppet. The motherfucker that got their hand up our fucking goddamn is them folks. And the one who handed us, man, I don't want to get too deep with this shit. I'll just simply say that as the veil gets wind back, motherfuckers start picking off motherfuckers. And they going to dress it up as this and that. They going to dress it up. Oh, this is why he got killed. It's just like, and it's like the best way to get a bitch to get whacked is always by their own people. If it's a Hispanic martyr that is fighting for Hispanic shit, you get a Hispanic to kill him. If it's a black martyr, you get a black to kill him. If it's a white martyr, you get a white to kill him. It eases the tension. It's like, okay, this was some other shit. It wasn't what we thought. But the reality is exactly what you thought. This motherfucker start unveiling who is manipulating our politics and everything that we do. Who got us beefing with the whole world while they get to wash their hands. Now these bitches don't. I was just saying the other day, they just born right? And matter of fact, who got white was talking about them born in Qatar. I don't know what he said specifically and get through the video, but my point that I'm making is, I said, damn, that's what $650 million will get you? 4 months, 5 months protection? Bitch, you give the president a $650 million plane, a $650 million bribe in front of the whole, and all you could get is 5 months of protection, and the bitch saying, I condemn them attacking you? Bruh, I could have kept my 650 and just went and rifled up. So it's like these folks is out of control now. Like we done raised the monster, and the monster's like, yo, I'm bigger than you. Stop me. I dare you to stop me. And we can't. We can't. Like somebody, I'm challenging the motherfucker. Show me how do big badass America stop Israel. I got my money on America versus the entire world. But if you want to tell me that America supposed to stop fucking Israel, Israel is the Patriots from 2001 up until Tom Brady left. Everything is rigged for them. So motherfucking bitch, I'm 9 times out of 10 is they gonna win. Bitch, 10 times out of 10 they gonna win. Because your politicians ain't gonna never vote nothing to no embargoes on them. Never shun them in no kind of public way. They got everybody pocket. Only person I know that I can think of offhand is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and this lady named Nadia Velasquez out of New York. Them the only people I know offhand that doesn't accept no kind of money. They reject all forms of money from Israel. All your favorite politicians, your favorite white hee-haw politicians, your favorite black caucus politician. All these motherfuckers is influenced and infiltrated. All of them took that dollar. All of them couldn't say no. All of them couldn't go grassroots and say, man, I'm going to get it off from door to door. Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. I'm running for such and such office. Can I get you to donate to the campaign? That door to door. Oh, them days is over with, bitch. It's, man, hey, man, we got $50,000 for you here. If you get elected, we got another $200,000 for you. They going to, bro. So all I'm simply saying is, bro, where we at in politics is, and shout out to Cayenne, man. I want to give a quick, just another shout out to Cayenne one more time to say, we do got differences of opinions. I'm the type of person, I can respect a difference of opinion. I really can. There's America wasn't built off of all ideology of the same shit. However, and there's a big however, a motherfucker can't get mad at me or want me to feel sorry for a motherfucker who had a vision of this country without me in it. And we might have had likeness in certain areas. Like, our likeness might have been, and I've been saying this for some months now. We got more similarities than we got disagreements. If we can know the motherfuckers that's shaping us to fight against each other while they take the whole cake, then we can really come together. But the problem is, it can even be my problem. But I'm going to mainly say it's their problem. But it could possibly be mine as well. I love my folks, my blackness. I take pride in my blackness so much that I refuse that when I hear a person popping their shit, talking shit, saying subliminals about black people, and then I'm supposed to just be on some, look past that shit, and I'ma just be motherfucking looking at the other shit. That's what a lot of niggas do. They know how to just act like they don't even get affected by it. That shit affects me. I love everything black, cuz. So, and I love this country, period. But what you not gonna get me to do is be feeling sorry for a bitch that ain't like black people, bitch. I got a black mama that put me on this earth. I got a black daughter that I love. So why the fuck I'm gonna be cool with a person never disrespecting my people in totality? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, you know, I listen to this kid named, what his name, Nunez. Now I'm gonna tell you my what's the name, my problem with him. What's the little kid name? There's one person in here watching. Can somebody help me with the conservative who got the Spanish last name? He got a Latin last name. His name is Nick Fuentes. So this Fuentes kid, I found that shit to be very funny and entertaining and disrespectful all at one time. I tell you why. You look at the Pride Boys. I said, look at this shit. This is a Dave Chappelle skit when I seen the Pride Boys. Because Dave Chappelle got a skit of a black Ku Klux Klan leader. And I'm looking at this Tariq, whatever his name. I said, that's a black man. How in the fuck? Wait a minute. When I first seen him, I thought somebody was pranking me. And I'm like, he is the real leader of a black Latin? Is the leader of a white militia? It was so funny. So this Nick Fuentes jumped on the scene out of nowhere. I said, bro, your name automatically disqualify you, my brother. I expect Kalinsky, Shalinsky, Pelowski, and Wowski. Your shit got to have a ski at the end or something that I can, maybe even a bird. I can definitely expect the Israeli Jew to be behind some white supremacy. But what I don't expect is a second generation American, third generation, your granddaddy came here and all of a sudden you popping your white, I been here shit. When you ain't been through no struggles and you don't identify your people ain't owned slaves, your people wasn't slaves. You's a fucking guest. That's like if I go inside somebody's house and I got a homeboy and he invite me to a family function and then they get to fight and the whole family get to fight. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta exit the house and let the family fight. I can't pick sides. I got invited to the house. That's inside the house business. So what black folks and white folks go through, FBAs and what Anglo-Saxons who fucking stole this country, we all is in this bitch together. Motherfucker stole it. Some of us was here, some of us they kidnapped us here. But all in all, bitch, we all foundational into the upbringing of this shit. Everybody else is a fucking guest. A guest with an opinion. So it's like we got goddamn guests come in and the guests say, man, hey, this and that, he popping this shit. And so I agree with certain points. Nick Fuentes was calling out certain shit. He put me up on certain shit too. Made me kind of like, I'm just pop a little shit today. Tucker Carlson, right? So I had never liked the Tucker Carlson. And then this year, I started listening to Tucker Carlson because I found out we had something of the same similarity in the sense that Tucker was calling out Israel influence killing American politics and everything about America. So it was sucking the life out of us like a leech. So I said, okay, this Tucker on to something. And then I see a random suggestion. That's YouTube shit. It's funny as fuck what they feed you and when they choose to feed you shit. So it feed me an algorithm of Nick. And when they feed me this algorithm of Nick, goddamn, he's saying he calling Tucker Carlson a Fed. I said, oh shit. Bitch, I ain't ever motherfuckers get calling each other feds. That's a serious accusation. Let me see what he talking about. So, goddamn, he go to in the long history of Tucker Carlson, daddy being CIA. I said, oh shit, nigga. And so I go down this rabbit hole. And I was like, damn, bitch, you can't trust nobody, bitch. Like, you can't trust nobody. And it's so funny, right? For years, I've been calling out a bunch of government institutions, me being pro-black, pro-American, that I feel like, bitch, I got the right to pop my shit. Bitch, I was born in this shit. You can't never deport me, bitch. I'm 1,000 times American, bitch. I ain't never been outside the country, never desired to be. Had plenty of opportunities to go outside the country. I ain't even got a fucking passport. Don't desire to get a passport. Bitch, I ain't finished seeing the rest of the state. Nigga, I got like at least 20 more states to visit, bitch. And I really got cities inside of them states that I want to visit. But my point that I'm making is, that's what I'm saying. This world is full of motherfuckers. All our politicians, they go outside the country, this and that. They got houses all around the fucking world and shit like that. You feel me? Then they call themselves a patriot. Bitch, I'm a real patriot, bitch. I love this little whore called America. America is a whore. Bitch, it's like the movie Black Snake Moan. That little white girl that just couldn't keep her puss in her pants. And her husband was in the army. And she fucking his man. Well, she fucked everybody around the town except his mans. And his mans want to try to rape her and shit. But my point that I'm making is, that's what America is. America is that white girl that needed to be chained up. Because America is goddamn selling itself to everybody except for the motherfuckers that love it. I love this bitch. Truly do. I truly fucking love this motherfucker. Wouldn't choose no other fucking country in the world 1 billion times over. But I'm gonna call, that's why I get to pop my shit. That's why I get to talk my shit. That's why I'm gonna talk my shit. Because I love this motherfucker. And you fake lovers of this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You know who sang that song? I hate to bring up an R. Kelly song, but they got a song, he don't understand you like I do, so he'll never make love to you. That's how I feel about America. These fake Americans don't love you like I do, America. I love you truly indeed. And I wish I could have fucking knew what I knew when I was a kid, when we had to learn this shit. This was the brainwashing we went through as kids. We was taught to love that bitch. We used to say the Pledge of Allegiance in class. We couldn't even sit down until we said the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know if y'all niggas remember that. Maybe that was a South Florida thing. But up until the 5th grade, nigga, we had to stand up every morning in front of the TV. God damn, nigga, that was like some Korean type shit now that I think about it. We talk about North Korea for making their citizens do it. Bitch, who old enough to remember when you had to say the Pledge of Allegiance over the morning intercom in the morning, and they come over the intercom and you gotta say the Pledge of Allegiance and shit. And you feel like an idiot if you don't know it and you out there mumbling and shit. You feel me? So, I'm from that era. And so, nigga, my love always ran deep. So when I hear these folks talk crazy about my country, and not when I say about my country, I'm talking about when I hear them talk crazy about my black folks inside this country. And you gotta think how this bitch done disrespected us, dog. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real simple with this part. I ain't gonna say I'm ending it, because when I be looking at my videos, I hate how I say I'm almost finished, then I ramble on for 20, 30 more minutes. No, I'm not almost finished. But the point I'm gonna make is this real quick. For all the work us black folks put into this goddamn country, for it ain't never been a time in U.S. history where we have been any close to getting our reparations. Bitches deny us every fucking chance they get. Bitch, a motherfucking make it legal to marry a fucking 10-year-old before they ever give us reparations. Like, the disrespect is almost like it's a running bet behind the scenes that how long can we deny and deprive these niggas while pointing to them saying, hey, look at why they act like that. Why they this way? Look at these poor guys. They don't want to work. How you tell the motherfuckers that built this country that they lazy? I don't know if it was Dick Gregory or if it was the bald-headed comedian. He was gay. I can't think of his name. But he said, white people never called us lazy when we worked for free. They had all the job opportunities when we were slaves. They had 100 jobs for us. The minute we got free, they weren't hiring no more. Hiring freeze. Ain't that some shit? When we were working for free, bitch had 6, 7 jobs for us. 8 jobs, nigga. We couldn't barely go to sleep. They had so much work. Now all of a sudden you gotta pay a nigga. We ain't got nothing. We ain't hiring. What the fuck? Where they do that at? So I ain't never seen people so disrespected like y'all done disrespected the Black Foundational American. And then you bitches want us to cry for y'all and feel sorry about this motherfucker getting whacked, popping his nigga cracker shit. No, fuck nah, bitch. I cry for all the guys. I cry for Tamir Rice. That's who I cry for. Like, if I don't cry for nobody else, I cry for Sandra Bland. That's who I cry for. Motherfucker, all them wolf tickets and shit. You want me that bitch sold and shit popping his shit? Nah, fuck nah. I cry for the little white kids that got shot up in their school because they white counterpart. They parents had all these gun licenses. You know why white folks get all the guns? Because they never have a fucking record. So it always tripped me out how first thing a bitch revert to is, oh, we need to do better criminal background. A criminal background check only work if a motherfucker held accountable. Duh. Let's get this shit understood. I'm gonna pop this shit for 10 minutes on this subject. What good is a background check if policing practices aren't correct? If I got 100 fucking polices and I put 90 of them in the hood and 10 of them in the suburb who sit in their fucking patrol car chilling all day, and then they doing favorable fucking, if they do know about their buddy fucking beating his wife or doing some shit, they turn a blind eye. He don't never have a criminal record. The fucking detention center full of fucking black kids right now. I ain't talking about like the new YNs where these niggas is online. I'm talking about from the beginning of the 80s and 70s. Motherfuckers was going. My first encounter with a police officer was 12 years old, walking to the corner store. Minding my fucking business, didn't sell no dope, didn't know about no drugs. And this motherfucker, my mama was so advanced that she always wanted us with an ID. This motherfucker cracker jumped out, searching me, just checking me. We used to call them jump out boys. He would have never did that to a white man in his neighborhood. And that's another thing I used to say. If you want to change policing, then it need to be automatic that police got to live in the neighborhood they police in. Bitch, feel comfortable going to sleep. Don't motherfucker do no terrorist act and then run back to a fucking another county and hide and shit. No. A real police is accepted amongst their people. That's how it was in the cowboy movies. They could go right up in the saloon and have a drink right when they get off. Because they respect it. You can't motherfucker go goddamn terrorize no neighborhood and then go hide. That's how that shit work all throughout the country. Bitch, go police over here and then go live over here. So you don't have no respect for the motherfuckers you come. You don't know shit about no people. You don't know who mentally retarded, who got a mental ailment when the family just called for some help, but you come out and shoot this bitch. So fucking goddamn, that's the first part of it. Bitch, the bad policing tactics. The system was always set to tag us. Bag and tag, bag and tag, bag and tag. Okay, I branded this nigga with a felony. Okay, let him go. Get him some probation or some shit. He can't get a gun. Fuck this nigga. He can't vote. Fuck this nigga. Meanwhile, they can do all this shit. And so when they get mad at each other and they jump on roofs, these niggas don't have no background. I guarantee one thing you ain't gonna find out is this guy who killed your boy, he don't have a criminal background. So what the fuck does a criminal background check help? Tell me. Please, I'm waiting for somebody, some genius to tell me. Will a genius please enter the room and tell me how does a thorough criminal background check work if these motherfuckers don't never hold each other accountable? We right now can't get these bitches to expose the Epstein files and hold child molesters accountable. We've been begging blacks, whites, Republicans, Democrat, rich, poor. Please release the files. Please prosecute. They won't hold each other accountable. So what the fuck does a background check do other than bar more niggas from having a weapon? And real niggas know, bitch, you gonna get that weapon regardless, cause bitch ain't finna have you out here naked, bitch, and you supposed to be naked while the motherfucker they got the guns, bitch, you crazy as fuck. So at the end of the goddamn day, you know what I'm saying? It's just a horrible system, a hypocrisy system, Hippocratic system rather. And you know, I think that, you know, like I said, man, I love my country, but my country is a whore. My country has sold itself to many men who don't love her back. That's what my country is. That's what a whore does. Whore gives their body up for something in exchange to a bunch of men that don't love her. And I'm the sucker that's in love with this damn country, bitch. I love this motherfucker for the whore that she is, but I would like this whore to change. And it starts with getting a pimp Israel off her back. It starts with getting the pimp, I'm going to do these Dr. Umar tactics of repeating shit, the pimp Israel off her back. Pimp Israel off her back. It starts with white people holding white people accountable at the low levels. It starts when the day that a motherfucker jail is, I wish it would none with Pat in a utopian world full of nothing. Everybody was doing the right thing. But if it's going to be somebody, then 50-50. You know, it's crazy because, like, I don't know, man. I'm from these country parents, and you grew up watching cowboy movies and shit. Cowboy movies teach you everything you need to know about America. Bitch, the sheriff was white. Everybody in the town was white. So who you think was in the jail? White. Motherfucking white people used to lock each other up. At some point, they said, we're not locking each other up no more. We bagging and tagging these niggas. And a lot of white folks skate through the cracks. And they have no problem getting all kind of guns. Bitch, these bitches got stockpiles of guns. Niggas have all the trouble in the world getting a goddamn. Bitch, you gotta goddamn get a presidential pardon. And a bitch personal signature saying, okay, I approve of this nigga. And then you bitches get mad when y'all kill each other. Stop the madness, man. I don't want to hear from, I know one thing I don't want to hear come out of this conversation. I don't want to hear about no universal background checks, bitch. You bitches need counseling. You bitches need universal counseling. That's what we need to implement. We need, how pastors is popular, I'm going to need for therapists to get back popular. Let's make psychiatric help great again. Let's make therapists great again. You feel me? Like, I love this white. I'm gonna just keep that private. I love this white lady to death, man. This white lady. I miss this woman so bad. I wish I could have a great conversation with this woman. I done looked it so bad for this lady. I done looked so bad for this woman. I miss this woman. And you know what was so cool? It was so cool because she was a gay white lady, right? And I thought that what perfect person, right? We're the opposite. She did like women, but she's gay. I like women. I'm not gay. She's white. I'm black. She's a woman. I'm a man. So we had so many things that are different about us that it made it perfect for me to tell my life story to her. It made her analyzation of me perfect to give me perfect feedback. Like, I never took so serious what a person said to me in my life. This lady was detrimental for me still being alive. I'll be honest with you. Like me not succumbing to my own brain and my own thoughts. And she was a therapist, dog. And she gave like behavioral plans. She wrote behavioral plans and all, how to behave, because it's all called behavior. And different ways that, you know, to manage my anger. And that's why I get on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I pop my shit. It ain't for the lights necessarily. I would like the lights, but This shit is therapeutic. Nigga, I get to spew this shit, and then it's out there. It's done. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go on tour with this shit like niggas was doing and going to speak at campuses and shit. Bitch, you can catch it right here. Why I need to go fucking stand in front of the goddamn campus speech? Catch it right here, bitch. If you like it, replay it, nigga. You can replay it, bitch, 10 times. So the bottom line of it is, though, it's therapeutic. And I'm also cautious in the sense that I don't just speak foolish rhetoric. Even if a bitch take it to be foolish rhetoric, that's their opinion. But I would never just say some shit as a talking point without actually really feeling it. I think a lot of people these days, they take stances on things that they don't even believe in. They just do it for posturing. They trying to get somewhere or get noticed by somebody and say, okay, well, this is what these certain group of people want me to say, so I gotta acclimate to what they say, you know what I'm saying? And then I get sponsorships and I get this, and then I get a pass every now and then by me posturing. I can get a pass on when I go at them slightly. You feel me? But I, like, for instance, right, you take a stance on, if I was to make this whole video, right, it's too late for that now, but I'm talking about this video in the last couple of days. If I'd have been one of them apologists saying, man, that's fucked up, man, they killed Charlie Kirk, god damn, this shit fucked up, man, and when we gonna have the chance? If I would have just, like, took that whole bit and just ran with it, and because I'm pretty sure somebody done got famous in these past couple of days where they done been like a sympathizer. Somebody been a sympathizer these past couple days, and they said, you know what, nigga, I'm finna get famous off this shit. Man, y'all wrong for this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's posturing. And then you able to, at some point, get into favor with somebody, and you able to speak on some other shit just a little bit. You could probably bring up the Epstein file one time, but then fall back again because you done got in their favor. Like, you know, I want to give a shout out to the Bubba Dub, man. Bubba Dub, you don't owe nobody no. First of all, that video that you did was hilarious. Nigga talk about the dog came over and barked at him, and then ran back. The white people dogs ain't even fucking with him no more. I like how you took that and made it so comical and lighthearted, and you stood on business at the same time, which is, I ain't apologizing for shit. I'm a magnify what Bubba Dog said. This is a non-black issue. This is white on white crime. I would challenge you, just the shit that I know. Go to Local 10 Media, Local 10 News. Find the first black shooting that you can see with a black person shooting a black person. Get right in them goddamn comments and just go through, breeze through. I can make a top 100 list just with Local 10, and that's just one news station out of one city, of the people, whether it be bots, whether it be trolls, whether it be whoever. Anytime a black-owned so-called black crime happen, oh, y'all white folks riding us to death. These blacks killing blacks, the niggas, the usual suspects. All the slick talk. The moment we point out, because I used to always say to white people, just look at Dateline NBC. I love shit like Dateline NBC for two reasons. They do real investigative journalism, diving deep into every aspect of the story. And the second part of it is, it ain't no niggas killing niggas. It reminds me that white people danger being a white man in America than mine is being black. Because you motherfuckers are susceptible to serial killers. That dude, Idaho, he go stab all them bitches up. He look like a menace. His whole fucking eye, the whole trial, and with the curly hair and shit. Y'all bitches go hiking. Look at the people was hiking through the fucking woods, and the white man kill them in front of their kids and shit. Like, you bitches do all type of shit to each other. Fucked up shit to each other. And yet, it's that group of white people that choose to ignore that shit. They talking about sending the National Guards. And now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna make that as a point. Let me back that up real quick. Let me give a shout out to G Herbo real quick. Then I'm gonna get back to the Bubba Dog shit. Shout out G Herbo, real nigga, 1K nigga. A man that is blossoming in front of us. A man who gave, and it's crazy. This is what I'm talking about. You see how G Herbo supposed to got this flack for his stance. He made a great point. Send them niggas to Chicago. Now, I want to make a quick point of this real quick. I spoke on this. I ain't going to put them on blast. There's another person who I was like, man, don't hype them little niggas up. Them niggas ain't no gang banger group out of America can beat no soldiers. You can forget it. I don't give a fuck how sophisticated your little gang banging ass with what kind of switch you got. This nigga come with the M16, your ass can hang it up, nigga. Hang it up. You ain't even, half you niggas ain't even got vests. You can't even deal with the SWAT. Bitch, the police has got the advantage over your ass because they got vests. You niggas ain't even got vests. You got guns and no vests. What you see all the videos of YouTube niggas showing? How many niggas show videos of vests? Everybody got guns. Who got a vest to stop the bullet in return? Nobody. So let's get that shit out the way. So second thing is, these niggas be talking about this little shoot it out, Chirac, this name got this name of Chirac, and just not just Chicago, I ain't making sure, it's the LA gang bangers, it's all the niggas that got smoked for niggas. All the niggas who, when the police come, they throw their hands up. I've been preaching on this shit my whole life. I never understood how a nigga can shoot it out, risk this nigga hitting him, risk him hitting this nigga, and then when the police come, he don't want to have the same contest. Nigga keep shooting it out. They want some fun. Fucking police, some police, they hear that shit come over the intercom. Oh, boy, bitch, they spinning the wheels, nigga. They could barely, they about to get in an accident trying to get some action. They been waiting on the action all day. I'm not a criminal. They want to attack me. I respect that. Go ahead and like the Return of Jesus. Thanks for fucking with me for the third day straight. Love you, brother. So, but let me make my point real quick. My point is, you got police who did get hard. Like, I was watching some shit last night. I said, this white lady gonna get this white man killed. She didn't get him killed, but she got him shot. She told the police when they first showed up, she said, be careful. I think he want to kill the police. So now the white dude, like, mind you, this is a white woman setting up a white man for the failure. And I said, why would she say that shit to him? Why just not say he's in the backyard and they gonna do what they train to do and take natural precaution? But they naturally come back spooked because of what she said. So when he see the guy, he say, come here, let me talk to you. How do you point a gun? Imagine just a regular criminal go up on the street and they point a gun and say, hey, come here, let me talk to you. Bitch, you were better off showing the shit than pointing the shit. That means you already ready to shoot. Well, bitch, you ain't giving a bitch no incentive to come and talk to you when you pointing a gun at them. So the man said what he said. So his partner drew out a taser and he had his real gun and they shot and tased him at the same time. My point that I'm making is he ended up surviving it, but I'm thinking you could have just tased him to subdue him. But the fear that she already stoked was, man, he want to kill cops, this and that and that. And so he came in with a hard dick, a free license to kill. So what I'm saying is you dealing with men who got a free license to kill going into the American cities. And my thing that I'm saying to the young gangsters who've been this and that, it's something possibly good that could come out of this shit. Which is you niggas can realize you're not the killers that you was. Because if you're standing on business, mean no matter who show up. Not just your ops, the cops around with ops. Whoever fuck show up, that's who get busy with. You get busy with. And if you can't live on and stand on that, then you're not a thug. Go get you a job. This is what niggas been saying for years, but when niggas go preach this shit in the hood, you call them lame, you'll probably try to run them niggas out the hood. Oh yeah, I know 2 people was here hoping I say some stupid shit. And Return of Jesus, I'm disappointed in you. You came in this bitch, you didn't give me no light, and it's your 3rd day watching my, what's the name? That mean you a subscriber. You a dedicated subscriber, so you gotta make the decision in this point in your life. Are you a dedicated subscriber or a dedicated hater? You gotta ask yourself that. But anyway, moving forward, I ain't gonna ban you though, cause you complained about me banning you the other day, but you came today and you just dropped some random shit, and you ain't throw me no like, you know what I'm saying? But you subscribe to me and you come in checking on me and whatnot. But anyway, my point that I'm making is I feel like G Herbo said the correct thing. This is a person that understands at some point in your life you gotta save lives, bro. And you don't have to be the next pastor, this, pastor, that. But your word saves lives. Your words. Matter of fact, I am finna ban Return. I said I wouldn't, but the fuck niggas still ain't like my shit. Fuck nigga, get your dumb ass out. So, boom. Point is, you're not promoting black prosperity if you don't say something positive. And so G Herbo said the right thing. But I just want kids to live. and Chicago to be safe for families and shit. For the old lady who couldn't afford to move out the ghetto. The little old lady who be in her routine. And you know, I seen a shooting happen in Memphis and shit. And the black man got hit in the hip, old black man. He said he couldn't get down in time. And I'm thinking, bitch, of course you couldn't get down in time, nigga. You about 75. Who the fuck can take a... Nigga, I'm pushing 40, and you think I'm finna drop to the ground? Nigga, please. I probably throw my back out, bitch. I gotta go down in sections, bitch. I can't. I have to, like, I have to then lean against the wall to go down fast or some shit. Then I hurt my neck when I said that. So it's like that's the same type shit. Like niggas is growing up in the hood and grandparents is all out there exposed to this shit because they ain't never move out the hood. And it really ain't supposed to be no hood. But you know the shit goes unchecked and whatnot. So I feel like, you know what, man? Hey, something good could come from these things. I'm just simply saying, I'm gonna get back to my original point. Something good can come to these militaries coming to these towns and shit like that. The sway, the foolishness and shit. You feel me? Because it's so funny. It's really just exposing niggas. It's exposing that when the military come, the crime go down. That mean y'all niggas ain't really thugging. That mean you's a opportunist. I don't like. I call them sneaky thugs. You's a nigga that's ain't nobody looking, ain't nobody looking. Da 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 da. Don't even want to look at what you're busting at. Da 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 da. Ain't nobody looking at. Nah, bitch, do it in front of them folks, Mr. Badass. Otherwise, you ain't a badass, bitch. Go get you a regular job and be prominent, dog, and be, you know what I'm saying. And see, this is what now I'm gonna give you the catch-22 to that shit. It's counterintuitive for the Army Reserve to come in, or whatever you want to call a National Guard, to come in and clean up these cities while we got the Jewish people still manipulating our youth. You see how that shit counterintuitive? It's like, okay, we're going to clean up the hood, but we're going to have this Jewish CEO. We're going to have this fucking Lucius Grange, his real name. What's this bitch real name? I need to start remembering his real name, because that ain't his real name. It's far from it. But we're just going to call him Lucius Grange for right now. We're going to have this Lucius Grange and his buddies hire the most stupidest niggas. They're going to put a fucking mask on. I don't even like calling them the Pusheisty mask. That's just, I don't like the term. I don't like the whole mask. It's just some stupid nigga shit to me. But fucking, it almost remind me of them hoes that used to... See, I was into porn, you feel me, before COVID came out. Them masks that y'all call Pusheisty masks, that was hoes who was sucking dick that ain't want to show their face. So when I see niggas in it, all I be thinking, he looked like one of them hoes that used to motherfucker be sucking dick on flicks and shit with the mask and shit, and the only thing you see is a nigga lips. That's not good. Not for a nigga that watch porn and grew up watching porn and shit. It's like, you just imagine that, covering your whole face. Your whole face is covered and all the bitch can see is your lips poking out. That's not gangster. That's just weird. And these record labels and shit, these Jewish folks, these Israeli Jewish folks, and their nephews and grandkids who in America, who call themselves American, these fake Americans, these double agents, let's put it like that, they promote this violence. And they not gonna sign you niggas if you ain't pushing that violence. And the minute you niggas don't want to push that violence, the minute your label you don't got that much backing behind your music, the minute you about to get dropped because you ain't made a song talking about killing niggas in your last CD, bro. We need some bodies to hit the flow. If it don't, nigga, motherfucking cuz, we not gonna push this shit, bitch. You can go ahead and cancel that. So it's counterintuitive to try to clean up our cities if we don't run them goddamn Jewish Israeli crackers running to see the labels off. We gotta control our own music, control our own destiny. You feel me? We don't let these folks creep into our society where they done damaged our shit. You will never go to Israel and see a 20v1 ever. And please show me a reality TV. They'll never do. All our TV producers, these Israeli Jewish TV producers, all these Israeli CEOs, music label execs, they'll never push that shit on Israel ever. I would love, nigga, please, if I could get me a Jewish channel where all I can see is 20v1s in Israel. Can you imagine that shit? El Mishle Klaba de Leer do Mundo. Shit, got a big titties. I don't like her. Talking Yiddish and shit, and this and that. 20 Christians, one one Orthodox Jew. 20 Christians versus one Orthodox Jew. You know what I'm saying? Like some type of shit. They'll never put that foolishness in today's society, but they plant it in ours. And then you see these governments around the world, they be banning shit. They ban certain social medias because they understand what America understands, but America refused to do something about. Ban Instagram. Like, listen, Instagram, shout out to Instagram, dope. Fucks with Instagram, they got a lot less looser restrictions than the YouTube got. But the reality is, you can ban all this shit. Nigga, send us back to the basics. Chat line, get on the phone. Bitch, picture phone, we ain't never going back from camera phones. But, bitch, you can send us back to the basics. You want to make niggas go outside and play again? Bitch, ban all this shit for a year. Just put a whole year. Let's do a great reset. No social media sites for a year. See, that we talk about the American experiment. Okay, let's experiment. No social media for a fucking year. Because like I said, I'm going to be doing the same shit just without this phone, which is in this bitch having a great conversation with myself. Asking myself the greatest goddamn questions I ever thought. I be in my own college, my school of thought. I ask myself a fucking great question, and then I ponder that shit. I won't just even answer it fast. I ponder that shit like, damn, that's a good question. And I think about the shit, and then I answer it slowly, bitch. That's how I occupy my time. So, same thing goes, bruh. I need folks to really ponder this shit, ponder in their own thoughts, be in their own brains. Because the only time it seems like niggas get to think is when they in the cell with no technology. So let's make everybody go into a proverbial cell, a figurative cell of thought with no social media for a year. And you want to kill all the rhetoric and all of the talk of this and that, and you say shit is a hot political climate and this and that. Okay, well, stop social media. Stop it. Stop a couple things. Stop social media for a year, and motherfucking kick Israel out of America. Kick their. Listen, you gotta do what Castro did to America when Batista was giving away. It was one point in time Batista was giving away Cuba. He was giving away the whole country. Castro took over. Castro say, thank y'all for all the work and service y'all have done in building these institutions and these industrial businesses. Also, you can exploit my little country like you do Puerto Rico and send it back to the mainland. Thank y'all. Your service is no longer needed. Get the fuck out of my country. We taking over this shit. Okay, we need the same thing in America, bitch. Thank you, Israel, for setting up Hollywood. Thank you, Israel, for setting up the Black Boule. Thank you for these companies and record labels and productions and all that shit. Thank the Steven Spielbergs of the world. Thank you for E.T. and Jaws and all this shit. Thank you very much for these cult classics. We really do appreciate that. Thank you for the radio stations, the iHeart radios, and all other things. We really do thank you. Your service is no longer needed. As of 2026, December, as of 12/30/2025, you will no longer get any checks from the United States of America. I hope, it's like sending a letter, I hope all is well with you. We send a hope all is well with you letter to Israel, and it goes as follows. We just be lying saying we appreciate because they ain't did shit for us, but we appreciate collaborating with you guys over the years. But as of 12/30/2025, we no longer can send hard-earned tax-paying money to you guys. We've given you guys loans. You defaulted on your loans. And we've waived the fees and penalties when we've held countries that has done far more for us in return accountable. You guys have enough money to substantiate and run self-sufficient. It's like, think about it. Now, that's what the letter would be, and then it'd be in, and it'd be thanking them, and then we'll cut ties. You're on your own. If you fall in 5 years, that means you bitches never knew what you was doing. Like, how it's like, It's almost like Israel is the WNBA. They say that the players want more money, but they say the WNBA ain't never made no money. How the fuck you want more money? You bitches ain't made no money. Y'all ain't made no money for us. So somebody lying. Either you're making money or you're not. You operating at a default. And if I take my hands off you, y'all gonna fall. So if we take our hands off Israel and they fall, then they gotta fall. That shit ain't organic. You can't fucking start. Listen, only oasis I seen in the desert is Las Vegas. That's some man-made shit. The whole city, man-made. Other motherfuckers gotta suffer in other regions just for it to be a Las Vegas. They got the Hoover Dam and shit, but the Colorado Springs and all them waterways and shit like that, all these wildfires in goddamn California, because water can't get out there, because the water that's supposed to be going out there is going to the desert. Now, instead of these bitches trying to figure out ways like the Africans did, or the Chinese did for the Africans and shit, where they make these little plants that hold water and shit, and then they reforest, they do like forestry projects. And they make the desert forest again, but this shit take years. But you got motherfuckers like, nah, fuck that shit, bitch. We want the best of both worlds. We want to be in it. We're going to take the hottest fucking place to live in the fucking world, and we're going to turn it into a mega city, which is crazy as shit. Turn it into a forest and then come in and clear out the forest land and make a city once you got like the right climate and shit. But nah, bitch, we gonna take the hottest fucking place and divert it and make it where some water can be at and shit. So same thing. If that shit can't run autonomously on autopilot, then it needs to fall because it wasn't meant to be. You can't take a group of motherfuckers and put them in the middle of a land that ain't theirs and then kill everybody in a 100-mile radius of that fucking land and send them a whole nother country money. Bitch, that's some fuck nigga shit if I ever heard it. Nigga, like, that's like, what part of the game is that, dog? What part of the game is that? Nigga, I want to know what part of the game do you get to really take our money, send it to these cocksuckers, and then motherfucker tell us, bitch, get some more money. Give me some more on some bust around shit. Bitch, you done bled our pockets to death. Cut back on all kind of program. Let me double check, triple check. How much money you getting? How much money you got? Oh, bitch, I want some of that. I got to send every last dollar to Israel, and what I don't send, I got to invest in my PJ. I ain't talking about project, my private jet. Like, this shit is getting old. And so, I guess, you know what I will do? I will end the video by saying, if it's true, Charlie Kirk, we're not talking about Israel, then rest in peace. Truly, indeed. But at the same time, my heart goes out to the guy who was accused of his murder, because Americans are just fed up of all the rhetoric of fake hate, sowing seeds of hate. I don't never sow no seeds of hate. I sow who to point the finger at. And y'all should know who to point. If you don't, then you disillusioned and you ain't never gonna get back. You what they call can't get right. You can't get right. But that's where we at with that. I enjoyed this podcast. I'm finna chill out and watch the news. That part. Oh, yeah, that bit came in.